did Zumba about 3 times a week. I used to salsa dance, and I did Zumba and I hurt my knee, my left leg. Stopped exercising in case it hurt my knee more, and that was the biggest mistake I made. Never had a problem with my weight, was always very active until I had my 4th child, who is now 24, and then kind of went into nursing, became less active. It was just an accumulation of things, and then it just gradually built up and built up and built up. It's miserable, and I really needed to do something pretty quick before I was too old, before, I want to really get active again. 5 years ago I was diagnosed with severe osteoarthritis, and I now simply have no cartilage there, it's just bone on bone. So it's extremely painful. I can't walk anymore. I'd be lucky if I can walk a mile and that stops starting. And from somebody who used to climb mountains, it's a bit much. I went forward for NHS to have both knees replaced, but your BMI had to be under 40 and under. And at the time when I went, my BMI was about 45, 48. I was a big girl. So I had to lose weight. You just try anything. I've done Slim Fast, I've done protein shakes, I've done everything. And that's what I found with the Allurion program. You physically can't eat massive amounts. So yeah, that's why I did it. The surgeon had explained, as I said, I work with him, really good, very clear. But I think I had a little bit of rose-coloured glasses on, thought I would just sail through it. So when I started the Allurion program, I was 16 stone 3. Now almost 6 weeks in, and I'm 14 stone 8. And I hope over the next couple of months, 2.5 months, 3 months, I drop more weight. And my ideal weight, where I would like to end up at, is 12.5 stone. Since I started the Allurion program, it's nice because I don't focus on food. I'm from a large family, and basically if there was any food left on your plate, it went, you did never leave the table because one of your brothers was going to get this meal, so you ate fast. Retraining yourself to eat slow, and still sometimes now I'll go, I've ate too fast and I haven't chewed that enough. Sometimes if I eat the wrong thing or eat too fast or don't chew enough, I am sick. But you sharp learn that you can't be sick, so you've just got to chew your food, take your time, nobody's going to take it off you. I swim at least 4 or 5 times a week, so I swim till 10 to 7, 20 minutes solid, and then I get myself to work. Since I started the Allurion program, like I say, my weight loss has been quite dramatic. My daughter's documented it, and it's very hard for your brain to catch up with what's going on physically with you. But since then, my knees aren't as painful. I'm not saying they're not painful, they're still very painful, very stiff. And swimming definitely does help. But what I've noticed, the biggest thing is I'm so much less breathless. I don't avoid doing anything or walking any distances. Yes, my knees hurt. They are definitely less painful, but I can breathe. I'm not as breathless now. I just feel better in myself, definitely more motivated. And I've got a more positive mindset, where before I think I can't do this because of my knees. Now I think, yeah, I'm not going to climb Mount Everest at the moment, but when the knees are done, when I'm sorted, I'm going to do a hiking holiday. My plan after the knee surgery is, my goal is to go on a hiking holiday, and that's what I want to do. I definitely would recommend the Allurion program, simply because of the support you get from your surgeon, from the dietitian that's available to you just at the end of an email. You get a psychologist to help you, just to understand where your triggers are, your family to be on board with you, your friends. I told everyone I had this in. I don't care. I simply don't care. And I don't care if people think. I think people can be quite dismissive and think it's a cheat, but it's not easy. I'm definitely more active with my grandchildren. I'm definitely more active altogether. I'm more positive. I've definitely got it's just everything's improved. But I think it does. And I went into a shop, a normal shop, and bought normal size clothes, which is the first time in a long time. I actually had my dress on, and I brushed my hair, and I'd put some lip balm on, And I looked different. So I looked in the mirror and I thought, God, I look different. And then people commented and said, you look really good. You look very fresh.